notify his survivors.
Bender's uncle passed away, and he was set to inherit a huge fortune. Bender was thrilled and invited everyone to the castle for the funeral. The funeral was held as scheduled, and Bender's uncle was boxed up and buried. Next came the reading of the will. Bender inherited the entire castle, on the condition that he spend one night inside. That night, bursts of laughter echoed through the house. Bloody words appeared on the wall, and a series of ghosts manifested throughout the castle. Terrified, Bender ran for his life. To uncover the truth, Professor Farnsworth decided to open the coffin. It turned out the robots had skipped static discharge treatment, causing old programs to project holograms. Meanwhile, Bender was still fleeing in panic. He tried to stop and rest for a moment, but he was suddenly hit by a passing car. The next day, the crew found Bender severely injured. After they poured a bottle of alcohol into him, Bender said he'd been hit by a werecar. A day later, Bender woke up in a pool of oil. He couldn't remember what had happened, only that it might be connected to the werecar. To find out the truth, Bender visited a robot fortune teller. She told him he'd been cursed by the werecar and that he had to destroy the original werecar to break the curse. That night, to prevent Bender from transforming and hurting others, Leela welded him to a wall. But when midnight struck, the werecar program still active. Bolted into the streets and charged straight at Leela. Leela fled into a junkyard and used a crane to grab Bender. The next morning, Bender finally returned to normal. To lift the curse, they decided to look for the original werecar. After a long investigation, they eventually found Master Wong. He told them he once assembled an evil car, but the moment he finished it, it ran him over. That evil car was the original werecar. The crew traveled to an abandoned automotive lab and found the original werecar next to a furnace. But at the stroke of midnight, Bender transformed again. The two werecars faced each other, and Bender ultimately chose Fry as his target. Fry was hurled into the air and landed inside the car. The tightening seatbelt suddenly strangled him. Meanwhile, the original werecar was chasing Leela. She ran up a ramp designed for stunt jumps. After the original werecar was destroyed, Bender finally returned to normal. Fry crawled out of his torso and cracked open a beer to celebrate.
Here's to you.
Hey, that's my last beer, you bastard! I'll kill you!